Good evening, YouTube. Last night, my favorite player in the whole league, Joey Gallo, was traded to the Yankees. I was very upset about the trade. Not upset in like, oh my god, I hate that the Rangers did this. I was just upset in a way that, like, my favorite player who kept me the most engaged in Rangers games is no longer a Ranger. But tonight, since I had a day to process it all, I'm going to break down the trade. So this trade changed a little bit. At first, it was going to be Joey Gallo and John King to the Yankees, and the Rangers would get back 6 prospects. But now that completely changed. Joey Gallo is still going to the Yankees, but instead of John King, it's going to be Joely Rodriguez. And instead of 6 prospects for the Rangers, it is 4. Those 4 prospects that the Rangers got are Ezekiel Duran, Josh Smith, Glennotto, and Trevor Hauver. So for the Yankees, they're getting my favorite player in the league, Joey Dangers Gallo. Joey Gallo, elite defense, gold glove right fielder, elite power, improved play discipline from his 2017-2018 days. He's just so fun to watch. Watching him get outfield assists left and right. Watching him hit 450-foot home runs. And something that's overlooked in Joey Gallo, his base running is really good. This season, he has not been caught stealing once. That's pretty good. And I think in 2017, I may be wrong, one season, he had 7 stolen bases and only got caught stealing twice. So he's a good base runner. He doesn't run into outs, ever. I rarely see him run into outs. So you get a solid player in Joey Gallo. Not only that, he grew up a Yankees fan. His parents are from New York, and one other fact. On a team, don't know if it was a youth team, select team, he won a number 2 for Derek Jeter, his favorite athlete growing up, but it was taken. So he chose 13 for Alex Rodriguez. That's why he wears 13. So Joey Gallo, 4-tool player. Doesn't quite hit for contact, but he is your modern player. Doesn't focus on average, focuses on OPS. This season, I think he has, trying to keep up with his stats. At one point, he had 864 OPS. I think it's near 870 for sure. But he has 25 home runs this season. At the first half, he had his highest career home runs before the All-Star break. I think it was 22, 23. No. It was 24 home runs. Absolutely unbelievable. And in 2017, he had 21 home runs. So Joey Gallo went on a tear those few weeks that helped him get to his 2nd career All-Star selection. And this season, he's going to win another Gold Glove. He has 11 defensive runs, leads all outfielders at least in outs above average. So Yankees fans, get excited for Joey Gallo. Now, Joey Gallo, I want you to take 13. That would be a baller move. Yankees are also getting Joely Rodriguez. Joely Rodriguez was signed in December 2019 by the Rangers to a 2-year, $5.5 million contract. And in 2020, he had a solid season. He was pitching overseas before pitching for the Rangers, had a sub-2 ERA, and in 2020, performed just as he did in Japan. I think it was a 2.12 ERA, 10 Ks per 9, and sub-2 walks per 9. Picture perfect relief pitching season. He unfortunately had an injury in September that ended his season, and this season, he's not doing very well. I can't put it any other way. Giving up hard contact, giving up home runs. I think it's safe to say hitters have figured him out a bit. So the Yankees are getting some bullpen help because their bullpen, they are really trying to efficiently use their bullpen. And having Joely Rodriguez, who can eat up innings, is pretty good for the Yankees. Now, for the Rangers, I have all the stats listed out. I actually wrote notes for a video for once. So, Ezekiel Duran, number 6 prospect in the Yankees organization. He is a second baseman. And looking at his minor league stats, they're not quite complete. But I think for 2021, it's worth mentioning this. In 67 games, he has a 374 on-base percentage, a 907 OPS, and 12 home runs. In 67 games, that's pretty good. Joey Gallo in 2020, in almost 60 games, he had 10 home runs. Ezekiel Duran, 67 games, 12 home runs. That's pretty good for a second baseman. So Josh Smith, 8th ranked prospect, shortstop, in 72 games in the minor leagues, he has a 449 on-base percentage, a 569 slugging, and a 1.018 OPS. His home runs are on the low side. In 72 games, he has 12 home runs, same home runs as Ezekiel Duran in 2021. But for Josh Smith, 72 games, that's his whole minor league career. So Josh Smith, not going to hit home runs like Joey Gallo, but from what it looks like right now, solid offense. Glennotto, right-handed pitcher. He was born in Spring, Texas. Pretty good to always have a Texas guy traded to Texas. In his minor league career, in 167 and 1/3 innings pitched, he has a 3.07 ERA, 227 strikeouts, 12.2 Ks per 9, 3.5 walks per 9, 3.49 strikeout to walk ratio, and a 1.207 whip. Not bad numbers. Walks need to be improved a little bit. But whenever, in my opinion, whenever you have a strikeout to walk ratio near 3.5, that's pretty damn good to me. For reference, Brett Martin in 2019 in the minor leagues, he had a perfect relief pitching season in AAA. That's why he was called up in 2019. He had a 4.75 strikeout to walk ratio. That is amazing. So 3.49 strikeout to walk ratio. That's impressive. Needs to bolster that inning count a little bit, because from the looks of it, doesn't eat up innings, but like, he's 25 years old, and like I said in my pitching video, the Rangers struggle at developing starting pitching. So having someone major league ready who's 25, perfect. I think he's... Never mind, no. So then it's Trevor Hauver, 22nd ranked prospect. He is a second baseman / outfielder. In 66 games in the minor leagues, he has a 445 on base percentage, 498 slugging, and a 943 OPS. Now also his home runs are low. 9 home runs. So with these offensive players, there's only one player in Ezekiel Duran that can hit home runs. Everyone else, they can't hit a ton of home runs, but their offensive production, as you hear, is pretty good. Glennotto, I want to see him call up right away, because he's 25. If you're 25 and still in the minors, you got to be called up at some point. But honestly, looking at this, from how young everyone is, Josh Smith, I think he's 23 right now, but he's turning 24 very soon. Trevor Hauver is 22, Ezekiel Duran is 22, and Glennotto is 25. So these aren't really, really young prospects. These are getting to, major league ready age prospects here. Now for the Rangers, I don't think these are terrible prospects. I mean, we got 2 top 10 prospects and a pitching prospect, which Rangers desperately need pitching. So anyone who's had some minor league experience, perfect for the Rangers. And yeah, we definitely need middle infield help. And having that in Ezekiel Duran at second base, Josh Smith at shortstop, and Trevor Halver having some playing experience at second base, that's great. Honestly, I would have loved it if Joey Gallo was extended. I said in a couple of videos back, I wanted the Rangers to extend them 7 years, $105 million. That's $15 million a year. Great max value for Gallo. That way, the Rangers would be incentivized to build around them. But the Rangers are really committed to this rebuild, and like you've seen with Lance Lynn, Elvis Andrews, Rougned Odor, sort of, Nomar Mazara, they're not afraid to trade players away that are liked by a lot of Rangers fans. And they have been loading up on prospects. Now, the Elvis Andrews trade may have been, you know what, but we got Jonah Heim, one of the best defensive catchers in the league. So, great move on that end. But that's essentially the trade. Again, I'm very sad that my favorite player in the league, Joey Gallo, has been traded. I guess to end off this video, I'll show y'all everything I have Joey Gallo. I'll start off with this Joey Gallo hat I got this past Christmas. It's an aced out snapback, embroidered autograph, Joey Gallo on the front, green undervisor, blue sweatband. This doesn't fit me very well, but I wore this during the home run derby, and yeah, really stinks. This is going to be in Yankees colorway soon, I bet. Joey Gallo Nike t-shirt jersey. Oh, that's upside down. Gotta say, I really love how blue this is. This is going to be turning royal blue pretty soon after a couple hundred washes. But yeah, Gallo on the back. Clean number and nameplate layout for these Nike jerseys. I got this past Christmas also. The only red Joey Gallo jersey I have, and it's not even a jersey, just a basic red Texas Rangers t-shirt jersey, Joey Gallo, with the old number and nameplate layout. As you can see, doesn't have that, doesn't have the, I'm trying to think of what the word is. I can't think of the word, but you know, a layer. Doesn't have that layer. This is more of like a two-dimensional look, and there's a 3D look now. Really crappy t-shirt jersey. This is old. This, after a lot of washes, is going to turn into this color. Yeah, you can see how faded out this thing is. I've worn this a lot. In Texas, this looks so great. Oh my God. My first ever Joey Gallo jersey. Players Week 2018 Players Weekend jersey. Pico de Gallo. That was a pretty memorable Players Weekend because Joey Gallo hit a walk-off home run. Or no, sorry. He did not. We were playing San Francisco on the road. He hit a home run. And then I was scared because he hit a base hit, but he turned his ankle. I thought he was injured, but with Joey Gallo, Yankees, with Joey Gallo, he never gets injured. He did get injured in 2019, but he is not injury prone. Trust me on that. He turned his ankle in that game and just needed a day off. He was fine after that. He is very durable. My second Joey Gallo jersey, got this last second on eBay. Team issued authentic jersey, road jersey. There's the authentication right there. Team issued from 2016. Probably wore this in the dugout, but this is the flex base. Really like this jersey a lot. This one I got in October, late September or October. Powder blue jersey, baby. Yep, baby blue. Absolutely love this jersey. Wore this to Game 2 of the 2020 NLCS. Again with that 3D layout. Number and nameplate layout. There's the Nike logo. Looks fine to me. And just a basic blue Joey Gallo jersey with the new number and nameplate layout. You got the light blue piping on the side, the piping of the light blue, white, and red. Yeah, I got this in January, I think. Wore this opening day. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm invested in Joey Gallo. One more thing I'll show. Here's a Joey Gallo poster. This is from 2018. It was in Cleveland. It was extra innings, and Joey Gallo, he's watching his ball leave the park because he hit a home run to break the tie. And then right after that, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hit a home run, and they went back to back. So yeah, he's a fan of Joey Gallo. He loved being in Texas. I'm sure he's very sad to leave, but he's playing for the team he grew up being a fan of, and I'm sure he's very excited for that. But can't say how much I appreciated Joey Gallo's passion playing for the Rangers. Absolutely loved being in Texas, and I'll never forget that moment of appreciation he showed to fans in his post-game interview and the pre-game interview on Zoom. So, have the highest respect for Gallo. I think I have no choice but to buy a Gallo Yankees jersey. A Yankees Joey Gallo jersey. Should be on Fanatics in a day or two. I think I'm going to buy it, guys. Rangers fans, I'm sure you'll excuse me on this because, I mean, if I just stop being a Joey Gallo fan, I don't know. But, yeah, that's all, guys. It's a full trade breakdown. This is really the most effort I put into a trade reaction video because I actually had stuff written down. But, yeah, Yankees fans, enjoy Joey Gallo. He's going to hit some dangers in Yankee Stadium. And as for Rangers fans, like I said always, trust the process.